And the UK's Pamela Anderson.
And I had no clue who you were, to be honest.
My boobs, they've definitely been Pamified.
Looks just like Pamela Anderson.
You really look like it.
Oh, thanks very much. I'm going to Hollywood to complete my manifestation of my Pamification.
Why Pamela Anderson? I think we're past the 80s.
Is that Alexander Paul over there?
Yeah. Meeting an impersonator of someone that I worked alongside for 5 years, it was really odd.
Walk in the same footsteps as her is absolutely, truly amazing. I'm Carolyn. I'm 29 years old. I'm from Liverpool, and I am addicted to being the UK's Pamela Anderson. Which one's which? I don't know. The desire to become Pam Anderson initially came from the love of her look. I watched Baywatch as a child, and that's the first time I saw Pam Anderson. I loved that really over-the-top, wild, blonde hair, 80s bombshell. It's like Carolyn's been lost somewhere along the way, and I'm now just Pam. I've always loved the seductive, really flirtatious, the way she carries herself, how well she's done with her career. I want to go to Hollywood, become a sex symbol for millions. I'm just following in Pamela's footsteps. I've had hair extensions, Botox, coloured contact lenses, eyelash extensions, lip injections, lip liner tattooed, beauty spot tattooed, teeth whitening, teeth straightening, chemical skin peel, spray tan, sunbed, my boobs. They've definitely been Pamified. I wouldn't mind getting a second set of implants, which took me to an E or an F. It sounds really a lot. So far, it's cost me around $40,000 to look like Pamela Anderson, and more's coming. This is my closet. I love voyeuristic clothing, and I especially love clothing which stands out like the way Pamela Anderson would wear. Me and Pamela Anderson almost must think telepathically, just for the simple fact that I had this outfit made for the races. We had the same outfits on. This is my daytime Pam. This is winter chic Pam. This is glam Pam. I believe that doing the best with your appearance and being well groomed is part of looking aesthetically pleasing like Pamela Anderson. A Scouser is someone who's from Liverpool. I've become this personality, this character. It's brought extra opportunities career-wise. This is where all the bars are, this is where all my fans are. I've got this event, yeah, and I'm the UK's Pamela Anderson, so what I'm doing is I'm doing this event in this little bar.
You really look like it.
Oh, thanks very much.
She does.
Because I'm the UK's Pamela Anderson.
Oh, yes.
So, it's in the place where Pamela Anderson drank herself.
Pamela Anderson. And I had no clue who you were, to be honest.
This woman, as we were walking down the street, decided to comment on my life choices.
You had a lot of work done to make yourself.
Well, I had a lot of work done, like Botox and lips done, and so...
I don't understand. Why wouldn't you want someone to like you for the way you were originally?
Oh, I don't do it so people like me. I do it for myself.
So you feel more comfortable being someone else?
No,
Pamela Anderson other than yourself?
I don't care what other people think of me. I just really, really don't care what their opinions are of me. My dad owns hair salons, so growing up, I used to go in his hair salons and get blow dries, things like that. Hi, Dad.
Hey, look.
You okay?
You okay?
Yeah.
So what are we doing for you today?
Just a blow dry, just getting ready for LA. My dad is very supportive of the look I've achieved. When I was 14, I snuck into one of my dad's salons and got the whole of my head dyed blonde. It really was the very first step to becoming Pam. He reacted really angrily. The first thing he said was,
as long as she's enjoying it, I'm not going to interfere. I think my daughter's pretty hot.
I'm going to Hollywood, aren't I? So I just... It's like the next step. I've done everything I could possibly do here, haven't I?
Why do you think they'll want you?
I think Hollywood will warm to me because I'm very Americanized anyway.
You think?
Well, I think I've got the right energy for Hollywood. Okay, do you know what pamification is?
You?
Yeah, it's a little phrase I made up for myself. Yeah, that's great. I think I'm starting to look more Pammy now, so thanks, Dad.
She enjoys all the attention, so it's okay with me. The real Pamela Anderson's got nothing on my daughter.
I am getting my lips tattooed. A lip tattoo is semi-permanent makeup. It's basically a tattoo around the lips.
When I first started doing Carolyn, she did not look like Pamela Anderson.
I'm envisioning the line being drawn and me lips looking a lot more 3D and a lot more like Pamela Anderson's. They do use a needle and they are painful, but I think that the end results well outweigh the pain that you have to go through.
Do you feel a bit more like Pamela Anderson this time?
I feel like I'm looking more like her because my lips are more accentuated, they're more prominent. I will never stop tweaking myself.
Ow.
Ow! I will never stop enhancing myself and I will never stop improving. I got my implants in 2006. I got an internal infection in one of them. And then the same thing happens with the right breast. I've had 9 operations in order to correct these ones. I have never, ever, ever wanted to stop pursuing my goal to look like Pamela Anderson. I was always going to proceed, no matter what the cost. There is no one else like me. The only person who comes even remotely close is the actual Pam Anderson. I always get a little nervous when I'm doing any event. Everyone expects to see full Pammy.
Looks just like Pam Anderson.
When men approach me, I feel like I'm doing my job properly. I enjoy the male attention because I'm an exhibitionist by heart. I'm Carolyn, I'm 29 years old, and I'm the UK's Pamela Anderson. I think I have got pamification down to a fine art form. Oh my god, I'm gonna get this word in Wikipedia. It's my words. Pamification is the process of emulating. Yeah. Emulating Pam Anderson. It takes a really long time sometimes to pamify myself this much, but everyone expects to see full Pammy. With these eyelashes, all I can see is like brushes. They're very heavy on the eye, so, you know, I'm losing partial sight. I have 6 pieces of hair that I add to my natural hair for length and volume. I spend about £1,000 to £2,000 a year on extensions. My favourite part about being pamified is the finish, because I love the end result. So all of the process is worth it when I see what it looks like when I'm done. On a weekly basis, I host stuff like this. It can be anything from a club to a pub. I always bring my sister because she's the most person that understands me. You know, I always get a little nervous when I'm doing any events or things like that, so it's good for the support.
Are you alright? You'll be fine. There's loads of people coming anyway, isn't it?
I'm thinking that with my social network and I'll have it really busy.
And she wants to be like Pamela Anderson. She's always wanted to be like Pamela Anderson. When we were younger, she always looked very dramatic and everybody would be looking. So I've been used to it since I was a child. The downside would be sometimes she gives off the wrong impression to people.
I enjoy the male attention because I'm an exhibitionist by heart.
Hi, how are you?
Hiya.
Hey.
I just come over here. You look like Pamela Anderson.
Oh, thanks very much. I was going for that.
I was just intrigued the way she looked, and that's why I went up and told her.
So have you never heard of Scouse Pammy then, no?
Not really, no.
No, well, it's like the UK version of Pamela Anderson,
Right.
but from Liverpool. So Scouse Pammy. Scouse Pammy? I'm really surprised you don't know who I am.
As for attraction, zero. She can't be her own self. Be someone from Liverpool that someone copycat from America.
There was a good turnout for people. I was very happy with the little event that we just did. A few more people know who Scouse Pammy is, so it's great. I'm going to Hollywood to complete my manifestation of my Pamification. So American. If I ever met the real Pamela Anderson, the first thing I would do was thank her. See you in LA, Pam. This is where she filmed everything for Baywatch, so I'm going to do everything that Pam did here. I just wanted to say I was like the biggest fan of Baywatch ever.
Meeting an impersonator of someone that I know personally, it was really odd.
I'm Carolyn Anderson, and I've been portraying Pamela Anderson for the last 4 years. It's time to expand overseas. I was excited for the duration of the journey. It was a very long trip. It took about 24 hours. It's worth it in the end because after all, we are in LA. I think I'm ready for LA because I've got every outfit for every eventuality. This is definitely blonde bombshell material. It's very rock and roll. This is definitely the true beginning of my Pamification. Now it's time to go to the beach. This is Pam Anderson's beach. This is where she filmed everything for Baywatch, so I'm going to do everything that Pam did here. This is why I came to this beach in the first place. To walk in the same footsteps as her is absolutely, truly amazing. Had a really fun LA day down the beach. So now we've come for some lunch with the star Alexandra Paul of Baywatch. This is just an amazing experience.
Well, you look a lot like Pamela.
Thank you so much. It's so nice. Thank you very much.
Meeting an impersonator of someone that I know personally and that, worked alongside for 5 years, it was really odd.
Listen, it's so lovely to meet you.
You just look like her right there when you did this. It's just right there. I know. When she laughs. She definitely reminds me a lot of Pamela.
What was she like to work with?
In the 5 years that I worked with Pamela, I never heard her say a bad word about anybody. They say that imitation is the highest form of flattery, so I imagine that Pamela would be flattered that you think so highly of her.
Oh, thank you very much. I also made up a name for the process in which I've created this look, which is Pamification.
Oh, that's a terrific term. And so for you, where are you in your Pamification process, do you think?
I would actually get bigger implants than I've already got.
Can I see? No, I think she's smaller. When you talk about Pamela Anderson, breasts always are part of the conversation. If you went larger, you wouldn't be indicative of Pamela at all.
Right, I understand. So that was something new that you've actually taught me there.
Who wants the bigger breasts? Do you or just Pammy?
I always thought hers were much larger than mine, so I'm quite surprised about that, actually. I just thought I'd like to make me mark and, get myself out there in the, USA market a bit.
So, I think being an actress here, one of the tougher things is auditioning. I have a friend who's a casting director, and so maybe we could set you up to do an audition, and you could get some feedback from a caster. You could actually be auditioning like Pamela had to audition for Baywatch and other projects.
That would be fantastic. Oh my God, she was so warm and kind-hearted, and she told me about an open casting for tomorrow. To be able to go and actually try out for something would be an amazing experience. Well, Well, Pam's an actress and she has to audition for roles. I'm following in the footsteps of Pam. Scouse Pammy is my caricature alias.
Welcome to Hollywood. You have arrived.
I'm Carolyn and I'm Liverpool's answer to Pamela Anderson. So this is my first time on Hollywood Boulevard. I really feel like this is where I belong. This one's mine. Hey! Hi, Hollywood. Picture?
Take a picture of me and this beautiful, absolutely astonishing lady. She's Hollywood, baby. See, you need to hurry up before my wife get a whiff of this and I wind up homeless.
I feel like a rock star right now. I stopped, I posed, I blew kisses to the crowd. Well, Pam's an actress and she has to audition for roles, so it makes me feel even closer to my dream because I'm following in the footsteps of Pam.
All right, so educate the one from Brooklyn about yourself.
Okay, so there's Carolyn Anderson, and then there's Scouse Pammy. Scouse Pammy is my caricature alias, which is a Liverpudlian cartoon version of Pamela Anderson, if you will.
Why Pamela Anderson?
As a personality, or someone that oozes sexuality, the most iconic person from my day I could think of was Pamela Anderson.
Carolyn is adorable. I think the person she's chosen to imitate, emulate, and be is yesterday. And that's my concern for this little girl. You just do Isabel's lines, and he'll do the gentleman's lines.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, seriously, that was like pulling the brakes on an old roller coaster and letting a drunk carny operate the controls.
I'm going to throw something at you, and it's just playful anyway. You speak with a bit of a dialect, right? Can you do it without?
If you want, I could call it and let her know that your schedule is being intractable. We finally find time to spend snuggling softly, and now you need to nurture your wife. With what? My youthful exuberance.
Let's start there. Not great, but really not bad at all. I think she's hysterical. I think comedically she could work too.
The more she did it, the more she got comfortable, and she started just playing around and started being herself.
Let's pull it apart a little bit, okay? You have an alter ego who's a performer. And her name is what?
Scouse Pammy.
So I need to have her friend, Carolyn's friend, step aside. And Carolyn needs to take the lead. Yeah, we gotta keep away from Scouse Pammy.
You can't go and do acting castings and call yourself Scouse Pammy.
No, because otherwise you'll be doing an X-rated movie. It's just something that you have to decide. You have to walk in and be Carolyn. We don't want to lose her because she's fun. But it's not going to work here.
It's because it's two totally separate things. That's one character for one script.
Character.
Yeah.
This is Carolyn.
Yes.
This is a person. She can be doing a whole bunch of stuff. And I think as her own person. And I think she's smart. I don't know what she's willing to do.
If I let Scouse Pammy die, a part of Carolyn Anderson would die. I will never be done being Scouse Pammy. Scouse Pammy is who I am, because that, to me, right now, is what I think is beauty. Bye-bye, America.